go back over to Instagram whenever I see it going live, and I have to hit go live over there.
Oh my gosh.
It's just like extra steps for God knows what reasons. There we go. Now we're live over there. So hit go live. That's going. I can ignore that now. And we're here. We're in it. We're here. We're late, but we're here.
We're not that late. Are we?
Nah, like 5 minutes maybe.
I think we're 3 minutes early.
Oh, 8:30? Oh, I thought we were going at 8:20.
8:20.
I like yours better. We're early.
Yeah, that's
all right. Well, we are up. We are ready. I guess we can launch right into it. Let me get the I got that guy going. Okay. In 3, 2. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to This Podcast Takes Tokens. It took me a minute because in my notes I don't have This Podcast Takes Tokens at the top. But yes, welcome back to This Podcast Takes Tokens. Normally, we would open up the episode with our Retro Ramble, which is a leftover question from the episode before. We would discuss that for a few minutes, roll our intro, and then get right into the main topic. But we figured maybe you want to get right into the main topic. I mean, after all, this is an episode about the movie Elf. So let's just launch into it, and then we'll put the Retro Ramble at the end if you want to hang out and have that discussion with us.
You want to hang out and have that discussion with us.
You do. I'll remind you real quick of our Retro Ramble question from last week.
Yeah.
I asked, what is your favorite Christmas tradition from childhood and now? So we're going to hit the intro. Then we're going to go back and we're going to discuss the movie Elf, one of my favorites. Then we'll get into the Retro Ramble and all that other fun stuff. So until then, hang out with us and we'll be right back. Your local video store card.
A comic book in your back pocket.
Games with no tutorials.
Music you had to discover.
And drinking water straight from the hose.
These are the things us millennials remember fondly. We are the Jennings brothers.
Join us after the streetlights come on
as we race our bikes from the top of the hill
right down memory lane.
Exchange those quarters because this podcast takes tokens.
There's some things you should know. First off, you see a token on the street, leave it. It isn't free podcasting. Second, there are like 30 retro podcasts. They all claim to be the token, but here is the real one. And if you see a sign that says podcasts, that doesn't mean that they're letting you look at movies before Christmas. But we are here. We are ready. And we are going to talk about the movie Elf. Enjoyed that one?
Okay. I liked it. Yeah.
Did you now?
Well, yeah, I liked what you said. Now, I'm not going all in and saying that I liked Elf. There were some clever parts in it, but right. we'll get into all that. We'll get into all that.
So we should set the stage here. Elf is one of my favorite movies, and not so much yours.
Not one of my favorites, but
that's okay. And one of your favorite movies was The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Absolutely.
Not one of mine, but we watched it last week. And so in return, we're watching Elf this week. We're getting it out of the way. We're both going to expose each other to our favorite and least favorite movies around the Christmas holiday seasons. And so here we are watching Elf. Before we get into all of the who liked what and, all that, let me start out with the numbers. We always start out with the numbers. We give you, box office grosses and stuff like that. So this movie came out in, was it 2003 or 2004? I think it was 2003. Yes, it was 2003. I'm sorry, I have to scroll all the way up to see that and then scroll all the way back down. But yes, this movie came out in 2003, November 7th of 2003 to be specific. And it has a budget of $33 million. Pretty decent budget for a movie at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Any guesses on just the opening weekend, the first weekend, how much it made?
I'm gonna guess because Will Ferrell was. This was like when he was getting very popular.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it earned its money back.
Ooh, very close.
In the opening weekend.
32.1 million.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I remember this movie was very popular.
It was. Yeah, you were right. All right. Now the big one. Worldwide gross. Total gross. Total.
Total gross. 150 million.
I've seen conflicting reports, but I'm going off IMDb, as I always do, as my official, what the grosses were.
Mm-hmm.
IMDb reports a worldwide gross of $230 million.
Wow.
But I've seen other reports that say like 300. So I'm going to go with the 230. That sounds about right.
I would think IMDb would be pretty accurate when it came to that.
Yeah. So, they're kind of insiders, industry insiders, if you will.
Industry insiders. There we go.
All right, now for the fun one. We're going to go into the Rotten Tomatoes, and we're going to look at the tomato meter and the popcorn meter. Tomato meter, this is the critics. What do you think the critics thought of this one?
83.
83. Man, you were on fire. It's 86. Very close, 86.
Woo.
You always do good at this one. Much better than I do. You just tapped into that, I guess.
Just a good guesser. I'm not like looking ahead. I'm just.
Oh, no, I believe you.
I'm guessing.
All right, popcorn meter. What do you think on that? This is the audience score.
I'm going to say an 80.
80. Again, very close. Much closer. 79% from the audience score.
Okay.
Yeah, 79%. That's those are pretty high scores.
Yeah, I mean, that's very respectable. That's very positive reviews, really. Like I said, I remember this movie being very popular. I remember a lot of people. I was in high school when this movie came out, and I remember, I guess I would have been a junior in high school around that time. I had a lot of friends that went and saw this movie multiple times in the theater. And like back then, I wasn't a huge Will Ferrell fan, and I'm still not. We've discussed that. There's a few of his movies that I do like. But this,
that's fine.
I'm not there yet with this. But it's okay. I will happily discuss it with you.
Yeah. So you remember it being out. Did you go see it when it first came out, or did it take a while for you to get around to it?
No, it took quite a while. I don't think I watched it until probably after my wife and I got married.
Oh, okay.
Married,
so it's been a while.
10 years ago. So
yeah. All right. So then, what did you think about it whenever you did get around to watching it?
I thought it was annoying.
Couldn't get past your bias, huh?
I couldn't at the time. I couldn't get past. Yeah, I couldn't get past Will Ferrell.
All right. Now, let's talk about it now.
I'm not gonna jump and say that I loved this movie, but
warming to it.
I'm warming to it. There were, like I said, there were some very clever parts in it. Yeah. I really enjoyed the ending of it. How everything wrapped up with him and his biological father, and then him and his elf father. I thought all that came together very well, and how James Caan, is it Caan? Anyway,
I always heard Caan.
How he really stepped up and became a father, not only to Buddy, but to his other son. Yeah. And I liked the arc there for him. Mary Steinberg, always great.
Always a pleasure.
Love watching her and things. I think she always does a very good job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something I would probably watch again if the family wanted to watch it. I probably wouldn't go watch it for my own enjoyment by myself, but yeah, it was okay. It's a
good family film.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. I'll accept that. Well, I'm glad you're warming up to it. That makes me feel a little better.
Yeah.
I was watching this movie and I'm thinking, man, how can he not like this movie? But I guess like if Will Ferrell is not your guy, then that could do that. Yeah, it's a lot of Will Ferrell.
I was thinking the same thing about the Muppet Christmas Carol when we were watching it last week. How can he not like this movie? I don't know. It's just what it is.
Hey, I warmed up to it a little bit. I mean, it was, they had its moments for me for sure.
Where, you know, like the old song says, you know, I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We meet in the middle, you know.
We'll get there. That's right.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Oh man. Yeah, so like this one is probably this is like I said, this is probably one of my favorite Christmas movies, but it wasn't always. This movie came out in 2003. I don't think I got around to seeing it until 2005. Might have been 2004. Christmas of 2004, I think I saw it. But yeah, I thought it was fun when I saw it, but I was 23 whenever I saw it and not a family man. So for me, it was like, okay, that was fun, but you know, where's the guns? Where's the violence? Where's the fun?
Where's the yippee-ki-yay?
Yes. I was watching, what is it, like Bad Santa. That was my Christmas movie.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, coming around to this, it didn't really catch at first either. But, you know, I got it. I thought it was funny. And then my wife and I started dating, and we're combining our DVD sets, and we both have a copy of Elf. And so we had 2 copies of Elf on our DVD shelf for quite a while. And we started watching it. Yeah, right. So we started watching it and at Christmas time, and then the kids came around and started watching it with them, and yeah, we can't really they won't watch it with us anymore. Like they watched it with us the first couple times because we're mom and dad and we control the TV and you know, y'all hang out with us type of situation. But now they're somewhat independent and they go off and they do their own thing and they don't want to hang out with us and watch Elf anymore. Taylor, I believe, called it cringy was her word the last time we talked about it. So
I don't know if I'd go that far, but okay,
that's fine. It's a teenager for you.
That's right.
But yeah, so like we just watched this one from the week here, and actually they are doing a special on, you know, TBS for the longest time traditionally would run 24 hours of A Christmas Story, right? Well, this weekend they ran 24 hours of A Christmas Story. Then I think today they're running 24 hours of Elf, and then tomorrow they're doing 24 hours of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So they got like 3 of them back to back now.
You know, I've always enjoyed A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
But when they run it for 24 hours, I'm like,
I only need to watch it once.
I only need to watch it once. I don't need to see it. I guess maybe they're like, well, now everybody can watch it, you know, whenever they want to watch it and have time. But that's
still doing it. 24 hours of it.
That's a lot.
It's a tradition.
That's sure.
I guess you can just like tune in whenever.
It's a tradition. Let's just, you know,
it's like
let's irritate people. It's a tradition.
What's the one that they always run on Christmas time? With you know, every time an angel.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. That's what it was. Not dies, but
every time a bell rings, an angel gets his
bell
wings.
rings. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I was trying to fit in, and every time an angel rings, and it wasn't working in my head. But thank you, you got me there.
Every time an angel rings, a bell gets its wings.
Yes. You can see we'll
do that next year. We'll do.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll watch It's a Wonderful Life. I enjoy that one quite a bit.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that one until. We'll talk about it next year. But anyways, yes, Christmas Story. So now we watch it every year, and I may end up watching it again this year. I don't know, because like, you know, for those at home, today is the day after Thanksgiving. We record these about 10 days before they actually go out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like we're not. I mean, in our house, it's Thanksgiving or it's Halloween. And then we go right into Christmas. We take a break for a day. We do Thanksgiving, and then it's right back into Christmas. So Yeah. I might have pulled the trigger on this one a little early. I may end up watching again on Christmas. I don't know. I got a few others that I still need to watch, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
That's the wonderful thing about Christmas time.
Yeah.
Like when and I think Christmas and Halloween, there are enough horror movies, there are enough Christmas movies, where you could legitimately watch a different one every night leading up to the holiday.
Oh yeah, like
Thanksgiving.
I don't even get to watch them all.
No, it's like Thanksgiving. You have Son-in-Law and Trains, Planes, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
What else do you got?
I guess you get the if you want, you got like the Peanuts.
Oh, the Peanuts
Thanksgiving thing. Yeah, like
you got three. You got 3 good nights.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not big on the Peanuts either.
Yeah,
like the animated Peanuts movies.
You are just putting a knife in our aunt's heart right now.
I know. But it's the voice acting for the Peanuts movies that bugs me. Like it's just very, I don't know. There's no emotion to it. But anyways, I digress. This movie, let's get back to this movie that we're on.
For new listeners, we can get on tangents sometimes.
Yes.
So we have to corral ourselves and come back. Anyway, Elf.
Yes, Elf. Do you have a what moment was maybe warmed you up the most this time around? Any scene stick out to you more?
I thought the Jack in the Box scene was very funny. It was very funny. I will admit that was very clever.
And then it comes back around at the end whenever he's in the back of the sleigh. It was great. I love that little callback.
Yeah. That one was nice. I don't know. I guess there was like there was different things that I'm like, oh, okay, like this isn't how I remembered it. I thought I cracked up with his journey from the North Pole to New York. Because it's just the absurdity of like getting on this iceberg.
Yeah.
And floating over to the other side of the ocean on it. By that point, he's just standing on this thing. Like there's no room left. And
it's
he
like
gets
a little
off.
disc.
Yeah, and then he's just gonna walk the entire way.
I know, right?
to New York.
I'm wondering how long
absurd,
that took.
but it was silly. I don't know. Like, it didn't seem. It seemed like it was like overnight. He got there.
Right, like it was just instantaneous almost.
Yeah.
And then whenever he goes back at the end with Jovi,
mm-hmm.
do they walk the whole way or do they catch a flight or something?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Can you imagine? He's like, "Hey, you want to go back and meet my dad and everything?" She's like, "Yeah, sure." Should we book a flight or something like that? He's like, "No, we'll just start walking." Wait, what?
Well, it only took him a couple hours, right? Or overnight. So yeah, it's fine.
With a baby though, ooh, that's a long walk.
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good sign. That's a good one. I think. Well, since I'll rephrase it for myself. Favorite scene. I like the whole Pennies from Heaven sequence at the beginning. It's just great. Where Will Ferrell first, it's right after that, where he first gets into New York, and he's just like walking around and interacting with everything. He finds the gum and like starts eating the gum off of the railing, and gets hit by the cab, and he's going through the little turnstiles.
Yeah,
he finds the world's greatest cup of coffee and wants to celebrate them. That was great.
That was clever. That was clever.
Yeah, so probably one of my favorite scenes was that one.
Yeah.
But
gum. Ugh.
Yeah.
Darn.
And
all the stuff he eats.
Oh my god!
It's like the spaghetti with the syrup on it, and chugging like a 2 liter of Coke. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there were some interviews where they were talking to him about it afterwards. He's like, I had days where I just felt awful, like just chugging all that soda and eating all that sugar and everything.
Yeah,
I'd have headaches and blurry vision, and it was hard for me to come to set. I'd be feeling sick to my stomach, and it's like, if don't they offer like buckets on the side where you can just go and like spit that stuff out if you don't want it?
Yeah, I would think so.
I guess he was actually like
he's all in. He's all in.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I gotta ask, as somebody who didn't care for the movie but is warming to it, maybe you can answer this question. What do you think makes the movie work?
So this is not going to make any sense based on how I feel about Will Ferrell, but I feel like the casting makes it work. Like I really can't see another actor in this role. I take that back. John C. Reilly, I could see doing this.
John C. Reilly.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
That's John C. Reilly. That's yes. Wreck-It Ralph and
yeah,
all that. Yeah,
I could see that. Although I think it would be it wouldn't be the exact same. But I don't know. Like I just felt like the casting was really all the other characters. I felt like it was all very well done. I felt like the story wasn't. There was a little bit of adult humor in it, but it wasn't like blatant. It wasn't something that I felt uncomfortable watching with my daughter.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it is a well-written script. For what it is, it's fun. It's just, I think it just works so well because it's just a relatable story for everybody. You know, you watch it and it's like, oh, hey, it's a Santa Claus story, sort of, but there's also like some kind of heartfelt family moments in there. And I think it's just the whole package. I know that probably doesn't answer your question very well, but
it's very timeless.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. I
would agree. Yeah, I think my point was on to it's the cast. I think you're right. Like specifically for me, it's that sense of childlike wonder that Will Ferrell tends to bring to this part. Like it's like he's experiencing everything for the first time, and he really sells that, and it works, and it's not annoying or weird. It's like it just works. It's weird how it works, but it works. And I think you could see a couple other people in this role. So let's do some history, if you will. Let's go down a little bit of history here.
Alt history,
yeah. So this movie's actually it was kicking around Hollywood for about 15 years before the movie was made. Originally, they had, you want to guess who they had attached to it originally to play this part?
I'm going to say Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, very close. No, it was a young boy by the name of Chris Farley was set to play this role.
Really? Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Which I could totally see. I could totally see him in this role.
Yeah.
Making the best of it. Yeah. So he was tied on to play this part. He was ready to do it. Then tragically, we lost him, and the movie got shelved for a while. And it kind of sat. And then they got Jim Carrey. And so, yes, Jim Carrey was attached as well. And he went back and forth on it for a while. Then he got I don't know if the Grinch knocked him out of this, how that worked. But from what I've read, him getting the Grinch had something to do with him backing out of this movie. Like he didn't make multiple Christmas movies because I think the Grinch came out around the same time, didn't it?
I think it did. Yeah, it was around then.
So he was out, and then Will Ferrell was getting hot coming off of SNL, and sure enough, there they go. They cast Will Ferrell. They actually filmed it in 2002 in New York in December, all the exterior stuff. Then they went up to Vancouver and they filmed all the interior stuff. And so that's a little brief history about the movie, if you will. But Will Ferrell, or not Will Ferrell, Chris Farley would have been.
Yeah, he would have been good. It would have been fun. I can't see that. Yeah. It would have force. Because I think
it was a different script. It was a little more PG-13. They said.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But still, I think he would have that childlike wonder that that Buddy has in this movie.
That innocence.
Yeah.
So I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
James Caan, fantastic casting.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
I can't picture another person playing that. He does very well in that.
Maybe De Niro. I can see De Niro in a part like that. Yeah. But it's kind of like, that's kind of the character, you know, a tough guy.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can kind of play off of this, going to keep it straight.
With a squishy center.
Break. Yeah, with a squishy center.
Yeah.
Yeah. So James Caan, that's why they picked him. Because, you know, they needed somebody that could be in the scene with Will Ferrell and not crack up. And he did a pretty good job. But there was one scene in particular where he couldn't hold it together. Any guesses? Where he lost it. He couldn't keep it together with Will.
I'm trying to think back through the movie and the scenes. No, what is it?
That's okay. Whenever they're in the doctor's office and Will Ferrell is getting the DNA test.
Oh,
it's a little bit after that. And they go and they prick his finger and he screams like he did. You can see James Caan kind of turn away from the camera because he's cracking up. He's losing it in that moment.
I see.
That's the one time he couldn't keep it together.
Yeah.
Funny.
I did not realize Jon Favreau directed this movie.
Yeah. He's trying to make himself as a director. He wrote it too. Like he rewrote the script, a lot of it. But yeah, like this was his baby.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good job.
Yeah,
not bad.
Yeah, wasn't bad.
Yeah, he actually played several parts in the movie too. Like not only did he play the doctor, he was the narwhal. He was the voice of the narwhal and voice of the penguin.
I thought they got the original actors from like those. Because I think they got the original actor for the guy that played the
Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, was that?
I don't know because I'm not super familiar with those. Like they're okay. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm not like Leon Redbone. That's who played him.
Okay.
I don't know if he played the original one. I guess I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I'm not like a huge fan of those old stop motion Christmas ones, but I do love that whole aesthetic, and I love the use of it in this movie.
Yeah.
I think it works, and it does have like a classic approach.
It was a nice throwback to that old. Because again, I think like when I think of Christmas, I think of those because I would watch those movies, or they'd air them on CBS or whatever, around Christmas time. And I remember sitting in the living room and watching, in particular, Rudolph, but Frosty, and then Jack Frost, and they had the Santa Claus one, and but yeah, I just feel like that kind of stop go animation sort of a thing is very like it's burned into my memory of like. Christmas time, whatever. But yeah, it was fun that they added all that in there.
Yeah. Like I said, I like that. That aesthetic is just it's a very tactile look, and I like it. But I just don't like stop motion animation so much.
Yeah.
So, but it works sometimes, but not all the time. I would say it's not a hard no on me, but somewhat.
Got to be done right for you.
Got to be done
able
right.
To enjoy. Yeah.
I need some good voice acting too. That's the problem I have. I think with a lot of these older things is the voice acting just isn't like it's very phoned in. It's very afterthought, and it takes me out of it. I can't get into them.
Yeah.
But anyways, Will Ferrell, the elf, Zooey Deschanel. Great addition to this movie. She hadn't really done much at this point. I think she was still kind of like trying to find her way in Hollywood. I know she'd been in a few things, but this is probably one of the first things I remember her from, really.
When did 500 Days of Summer come out?
That was a couple years after
2009. Okay. Yeah, that was after this then.
Quite a few years after this then.
Yeah.
But,
and she did like all that singing was her.
Yeah. She's got a great voice for it. And she got like a whole album of Christmas songs.
Yep.
I think came out a couple years after this, like her and her then husband, I think, did like a bunch of Christmas songs on an album.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
She and Him or something like that. Him and Her. I forget the name of it. But yeah, that's on my Christmas playlist. I enjoy that. That's probably one of my, if not my favorite Christmas songs is the Baby It's Cold Outside.
Yeah.
When they're in the shower there, that scene. Yeah, I always like that song. And that was just that was a great little moment, I thought. I like that.
She doesn't know he's there. And
yeah. And then he just joins in.
Yeah.
That's great. I like that.
Emily. I'm like watching this, and when Emily first finds out that James Caan has another child.
Oh yeah.
I think her reaction is like, oh, she's a really good person.
Oh yeah.
Because she's like, well, if you've got another son, that's great. Like,
right.
Bring him on over. Like, invite him over.
Yeah.
Let's get to know him. I'm like, that is a good woman. Like, and it's such an odd pairing.
Yeah.
To have her and then him kind of being this, there's this hard guy that's, just.
I think we kind of see hints of it though. I think like he was like the photo that they have of him as a younger man. It's like him with his guitar and his girl, and he's very happy and like clearly like he's artistic in some way.
Yeah.
He's working in a children's book place. Like, I don't think he got that job because he knew how to save money. He probably got that job because he knew how to tell a good story, or he was good with kids in some way. So I think like somewhere along the way, he lost his way or just got like swept up with work, whatever the story is. And yeah, he just kind of hardened and calloused a little too much. And she remembers him for who he was, like whenever she first met him. And she's trying to bring that back out of him. And I think when everybody comes around, then she's like, oh, like this is part of your past. Let's reconnect with that. And maybe we can soften this up a little bit and like, get you back the man that I first fell in love with back. The one that, I started a family with, that we had a son with. Maybe you can reconnect with him. And I think she sees it as that avenue. There's a way to do all that.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But yeah, she's very, very sweet.
Oh,
very, accepting. Like, he's making her breakfast and it's like pasta and syrup. And she's like,
yeah.
Yeah. Very supportive.
And then she gifts him for Christmas that big jug of maple syrup. Did you notice that at the end?
Yeah. She knows what he likes.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Yeah. I like whenever he's sitting at the table and he's like, do you got any maple syrup? And she's like, no, we're having spaghetti. What are you talking about? He's like, oh, hang on, I got some. And he's like, he reaches down in his sleeve.
It's in his sleeve, yeah. So
weird. Emergency maple syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
All right, so jumping forward a little bit. Peter Dinklage.
I was getting ready to talk about that.
Yeah. Great.
I was surprised by this because I know, like, I don't know if this probably was after the fact that he'd like done Game of Thrones or whatever, but I had heard that he tries very hard to not get put in roles that are like, focusing on his stature and everything.
Yeah.
But maybe at this point in his career, it was very early on, and he's just like, I'm gonna take whatever role I can get. I mean, I think he does an excellent job at it. It's like it's silly. Like, you have this image in your head of somebody else, and then he comes walking in there, and you're like, oh, that's Peter Dinklage. That's not who I was expecting in this role.
Yeah. I think it's kind of a little bit of column A, column B. I think he was early in his career, but I also think like the way they handled it, it was with the right amount of touch. Like, you could almost see that he was cast as the actor first. Like, it didn't matter who was cast in this part. There was going to be some way for Buddy to come in and upset this person and make them leave. Like, maybe they hadn't figured that part out yet, or maybe it was written a different way, and then they got Peter Dinklage in there, and then they started like spitballing and throwing ideas around with him, and this came out of that. I don't know. That's a question I would like an answer to, but I don't have that answer, unfortunately. But we can speculate.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think like I feel like he was in on the development of this part in some way. Because he tends to shy away from these types of roles. Although there's that movie that we watched the trailer for, Twinkle Toes, a couple years right around this time. He was leaning pretty hard into it at that point.
So bad. That movie looks so bad. We have to cover that sometime. We need to we'll have to pick some time. Like, okay, this is a movie neither one of us have watched. Yeah, we've got to watch it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think we need to make that like a
Twinkle Toes,
a quarterly thing where we're watching movies we never watched.
Yeah,
experiencing things we're all new. Yeah, I feel like those are the funnest ones.
Tiptoe,
unless it's something that we just don't like. Yeah, Tiptoes.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, unless something we don't. Yeah, because we need to hit that, like The Room, and anyway. Yeah. But yeah, he was. Yeah. He. Back to Peter Dinklage. What were you saying? I'm sorry, I completely went off the rails with that. But yeah.
No. That was just kind of my point. Like it was just it was a great casting. It was a lot of fun. It was a fun part. You know, it wasn't. I didn't feel like we were making fun of him. Like, even though he calls him an elf, but the innocence of him, you're like, oh, he doesn't know.
He's not doing it to be malicious. Yeah, he's like he legitimately thinks he's an elf. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
But the way he delivers it, does Santa know you're here? It's very like he kind of like the tone couldn't come off as condescending if you don't know who he is. And that was just always one of my favorite parts. And whenever he runs across the table and just kicks him, is the best.
Well, I like that he his character. I don't feel like he's really that good at his job. Like, they're
Peter Dinklage's character.
Yeah, they're giving him they're coming up with these ideas or whatever, and then they're like, well, what about? He's like, no, I don't like any of this. And they're like, well, what about what do you have? And it takes him a few minutes to come up with something, and then before he can bring it to light, Buddy walks in, and I'm like, does he really have good ideas here, or is he just stealing them from somebody else?
Right.
I don't know. But I think that's what's good about the character. It's elusive, and you're left kind of wondering who is this guy?
Right. Well, I mean, he comes in and he gives them all this advice, and he's like, you got to avoid, vegetables and farm life because it's, it doesn't work. It's been played out and everything. And they have the whole conversation with him, and then he leaves his notebook behind, and they're going through the notebook, and they're like, we got one. It's about a peach on a farm, and it's like, you clearly did not listen to a word the guy said.
Yeah,
what was the point of having him there?
Yeah.
But yeah, peach on a farm. I guess it works. Then they ended up doing the elf book, and anyways, that saves he starts a new company, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Yep.
Yeah,
because he pretty much just gets fired, and he's just like, screw it, just gives him the finger and then leaves. Which I love.
Whenever he walks out, that was great.
Yeah, I love that scene. He's like, hey, don't
talk to my kid.
Don't talk to my kid like that. And
up yours. Bye.
Yeah. And then his son says it, and he's like, hey, don't. Which is totally a parent move, right?
Yeah.
You say something, and then your kid repeats, and you're like, don't say that. My daughter will say all the time, why do you say things that you tell me not to say? I'm like, because I'm just I'm just not a good parent right now when I do this. What do you say to him?
I say I've earned it.
I've earned it.
I've earned it. What do you mean you've earned it? I pay a mortgage. I've earned it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I like that whole, and then he gives him the don't say that. But then he said, and then they get a little fist bump and then walk out. And I was like, that's great. It's very, very heartwarming. I love that part. Yeah.
But so I will say one part that I didn't like was the whole ending with Santa. I didn't like the he's crashed in Central Park.
Yeah.
And they're having it was, and I get the humor the joke they were trying to make with the Central Park
Rangers
police, the Rangers or whatever. But I'm like, it just didn't hit me. I'm just like, I could have done without this part. if they just would have had, they could have had Buddy fixing the thing. I don't know what the peril would have been that they would have been in, but I don't know. Kind of.
Because he's not really concerned about being seen because then they're seen.
Yeah.
As they're flying away. So, I mean, there's that, and then like I think the news crew didn't. How did the camera not capture that at all?
I don't know.
Magic of the movie, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's a different time too. You know, not everybody's got a cell phone with a camera on it. So
yeah.
For that.
And when they do, it's just like this fuzzy, like 4x5 pixel sort of an image that's coming out with those old Nokias or whatever.
I like the news footage, and they're talking about, you know, the news crew's talking about, they're like, yeah, we got some amateur footage, and they show like Buddy the Elf, and he's walking through the forest, and he looks like that old like Bigfoot footage.
Sasquatch, yeah.
That was probably, I like that part
good.
too.
That was pretty
That's a good little nod there.
Good. Yeah.
But yeah, I would agree. That's probably the weakest part of the movie for me too. Story wise, yeah, it felt like they were. It's the common third act problem. You know, you get to the third act and you're like, okay, we got to wrap this up, and we also kind of need to like, you know, create a little bit of a tension or whatever, and this thing is good enough.
Yeah.
I don't think there's very few movies where they solve the third act problem.
Yeah.
But I suppose they tried. So I'll give them an A for effort, but a C for execution, I would agree.
I don't know if I'd do an A for effort, but okay. If it was an A for effort, I feel like we'd have a better third act.
Yeah, they tried.
They tried to write a story. I guess that's
you ever been on an elevator where somebody hit all the buttons on you and then you gotta ride every floor?
No. My wife was laughing at that point. She was like laughing out loud. She's like, it's so funny when I watch this scene. And I was like, oh, it's clever. But I wouldn't call it like, oh, I'm losing myself because it's so funny. But she liked it. She thought it was funny like that, and that's great.
Oh, I love it. It gets me every time too.
Yeah,
I like that part.
Yeah, people.
I think it's like it's just like, you know, if you've ever been in that situation and somebody like hits all the buttons, you're like, what the heck? Or if you've ever been on an elevator and you've done that, it's even better. But I've never been on an elevator that had that many buttons that I was able to press. Like now you go to like a hotel and they got like the whole key card situation and you can only select your floor. So it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Classic
elevators.
Anyways.
Yeah. Well, I'm just jumping all around on this movie.
I know. It's okay. It's okay.
So they named him Buddy the Elf, because his diaper said Little Buddy Diapers, and they thought that was his name. His name was Buddy. Did they think his last name was Diapers? Is his last name Diapers?
I don't know. Maybe they thought that, but then thankfully just gave him a different name.
Right.
Because, you know, Bob Newhart adopts him.
Yeah.
And which was great. Great casting. Bob Newhart as the narrator and like all that.
Papa
just
Elf.
Perfect. Loved it.
Yeah. That was a great one for sure. But him and Ed Asner as Santa. Ed Asner as Santa was fantastic. I love that.
Yeah. I really did enjoy the opening scene of how he kind of gets into the bag and ends up in the North Pole. I liked, you know, you see Santa in the orphanage and he's I thought that was clever. So maybe I'm finding, as we're talking about, I'm liking this movie more than I realized after I watched it. So there's some good scenes in it. Yeah.
That's hey, this is a movie about the tough guy getting won over by the Christmas spirit anyway, so
it's right. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I don't really have a whole much more to go through. I got a couple points.
Let's hit them.
The use of forced perspective versus digital effects. Jon Favreau was very adamant that he didn't want to use any digital effects, that he wanted to do it all with forced perspective, which it just works.
It does. It looks so much better, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And if they would have used digital effects, it would show its age by now. Especially within digital effects from the time.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have worked as well.
Yeah.
But I'd say that, yeah, the effects hold up, except for, again, the third act with the sleigh.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of see like the green screen work and the digital stuff, but outside that, like, it works and the whole thing holds up.
Yeah, and I think that again, like we talk about this time and time again, practical effects are always 9 times out of 10 are going to be better than digital effects.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing like, I don't know, some space opera thing, and but practical effects are, I feel like, almost always a way to go, and they age better. They age so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. And it just, I don't know, that and the whole, like, the Christmas village, all practically built, looks great. It looks great. Even though it's like this whole, like, I don't know, was it Franklin Bass or whatever?
Yeah.
Classic Christmas stop motion movie set looking thing, but it looks great. Like,
it works. It works. Yeah. When they clearly add the other, the inspiration for that in there with the penguins and with the snowman and all that, like, you're like, oh, this fits. This is totally, like, I'm fine with it looking like this because it works. And I think that's what I think that's one thing that just makes this movie kind of timeless, is they take that perspective of Santa Claus and the North Pole and they just run with it, and they aren't ashamed of it, and they're just like, this is what it is, and we're just going to make it work.
Yeah.
And it does.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Again, it's a fun movie. I enjoy it. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's a movie for you and your family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or anybody that really loves Christmas.
Yeah.
Or Will Ferrell.
Or
Ed Asner. Or
people that don't like Christmas. You're just gonna
maybe
let them
win you
watch
over.
it.
Who knows?
Who knows?
All right. Yeah, I think, well, one more point. Do you think they got the right Deric Lawson wanting that day of pampering?
Right, Deric Lawson wanting that.
Whenever they're going through the list, whenever his brother is in front of the camera and he's going through Santa's wish list and he's listing off all the people and what they want, and he's like, Deric Lawson wants a day of pampering, and it cuts to that guy in the motorcycle club. He's like, must have been a
yeah. That was funny. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. It must be a different Deric Lawson.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, any closing thoughts on Elf the movie?
I think I've said my piece on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave you with one final thought.
Okay.
Will Ferrell has been offered almost $30 million to come back and do a sequel for this movie.
Wow.
And he said no, because he wants the movie to remain how it is and does not want to tarnish it with a sequel.
I agree. I think more studios should do that and just leave a movie as it is. Because it does, like, and not always. Obviously, we have great sequels to things. Yeah. But
we have
there's a lot of times. Too. Oh yeah, it ruins. Yeah. Like, I mean, look at. I haven't watched The Dial of Destiny, but look at like Indiana Jones, and you get to Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls, and you're like, we were asking for more Indiana Jones, but we didn't want more Indiana Jones. We just didn't.
We don't want that Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I think what we wanted to see Indiana Jones pass the torch to the next generation, and it just didn't happen.
No.
And I think in making the movie, because they wanted Shia LaBeouf to be that person, and they cast him, but I think in the time that they were filming the movie, the directors or producers or whomever were working with him in that part and thinking, and probably thinking, oh, we made a mistake. This is not the guy to pass it on to. And pivoted, which I think played a part in how poorly that movie came together. Because I think they had something originally, and then it just, you can tell whenever they tweak a movie in production too much, and that I think that's what that suffered from, is they didn't stick with it.
Yeah.
But
They should have. What they should have done is they should have just went the route with recasting Indy as a younger kid, like done like the River Phoenix route, and just did like young Indiana Jones adventures.
Or do the 007 route, just recast him every so often, start over again, or keep it going again. But I don't know, how does it work with 007?
Indiana Jones is a code name.
That's what it is. Yeah,
it's 007's. It's a code name. Yeah.
That'd work. Indiana Jones code name.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. Or I feel like it would be fun to watch Short Round come around and pick up the Indiana Jones.
There we go.
Years later.
Yeah.
Like he could do that now. Like we could do that now, you know. EK Kwan's having a good little comeback.
Little resurgence. Yeah.
Anyways.
That
was Elf.
That was Elf.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think we converted my brother to at least 2-star the movie at this point.
2-star out of how many are we doing? 5.
We'll go 5. Yeah.
I'd give it a 3.
3? Oh, right. Well,
I'd give it a 3.
It's a 5 of 5 for me. So
okay.
That was fun.
Rewrite that third act, and maybe I'll give it a higher score.
We'll work out the kinks on that one. I don't know what could they have done differently there, you think? I don't know. I haven't given much thought though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of accepted what it is, and I'm like, it's fine. Yeah. It's a weird part, but it works.
Yeah, I don't really know what else they could have done.
I guess maybe I think what you could have done is it should have been more of a Santa's racing against the clock situation, because he's got to get everywhere in one night.
Yeah.
And you don't make it the Central Park Rangers that are chasing him down. You make it like a ticking clock, like maybe in the sleigh that he's got to keep moving. Otherwise he's going to fall too far behind and people are going to start missing Christmas type of situation.
That would have worked better.
Yeah. And then you don't really have a bad guy, which the movie really doesn't have a villain.
Doesn't need one. Doesn't need one. Doesn't need one. It is a story of I feel like redemption for James Caan, and self-discovery and finding family. I feel like that's what it is. Yeah. And they could the climax is they could have had, which they did a little bit, but have it go full circle where Buddy thinks back to when Papa Elf was showing him how to fix that engine, and he actually fixes it, and it doesn't get knocked off, as they're going. And he fixed it. That's what his job is as an elf. He's a successful elf.
Yeah. Well, I think we saw that he was a successful elf whenever he got the job at Gimbel's and he turned that place around like that.
Yeah.
He did a lot of work in one night.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Got a whole 40 minutes of sleep.
40 minutes of sleep.
So, that was our elf episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I know we enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, at least more than one of us, but we still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
With that, let's get back to our, we'll do the Retro Ramble now.
Let's talk a Retro Ramble.
Retro Ramble, and then we'll wrap it up. So last week I left you with a question. What was your favorite Christmas tradition from childhood, and what is your favorite Christmas tradition now with your family? I'll let you go first.
It's the same thing. It's something I've carried over since I was a kid. When we get up in the morning, we sit down and the kids will pass out the presents.
Yeah.
And then we each take turns opening one up, and kind of makes it last a little bit longer. Everybody gets to kind of see, and you really get to focus on the kids
enjoying the moment.
And see their reaction when they open something up that you've given them, if they're happy or if they're like, oh, this is a pair of socks, and they throw it away. But I don't know. I like that. I like being able to see, just live in the moment and see the reactions of, the kids and my wife, and just, I don't know. It's nice. And it does, it just makes it last a little. I mean, we spend a month and a half, if not longer, preparing for one day. And I just feel like, just me personally, it's such a waste. Just everybody comes in there, just rips the packages open, and then it's done. It's like, well, I like just stretching that out just a little bit longer.
Yeah, I would agree. That's good. Excuse me. That's a good one. Yeah. We kind of do the same. Like we, you know, we have the kids now hand out the presents. Although we, some years we'll number them. And we'll be like, all right, you know, start with the presents that are like 1 through 5 in any order. And then, you know, because like sometimes it's like you don't want to open up one present because it's going to give away another present type of situation.
Yeah.
So sometimes we'll number them. We'll be like, you can only open up to one certain point before you move on. But yeah, we let them hand out the presents, and then we try and take time. I mean, we try. Sometimes, you know, kids tend to rush a little. They get a little excited. So
no.
And we don't want to turn it into like a shouting matter, you know.
It's Christmas.
You know, if that's what happens, that's what happens. But yeah, we try and keep it somewhat on track. But yeah, definitely like it. Sometimes the train will start running a little faster than you want. You got to slow it down without being aggressive about it. That's been the balance I've had to learn as a parent is how to apply that. I don't want to say force, but you know how to slow the train down, if you will.
Yeah.
So, anyways, my favorite childhood tradition. I don't know if you remember this. We used to get stockings at Grandma's house, and there was a big apple, a big orange, and a banana in every one.
Oh yeah.
I love that one. Growing up, I always got the big apple, big orange, and banana, which is like apparently like something that comes out of like I guess Depression era. Christmases.
Yeah. And she kept that going, and then Aunt Kathy kept it going after Grandma June passed. Yeah, she kept it going. Yeah.
I did not. Do you still do that with your kids?
No, I don't. Well, okay.
Yeah.
I used to put chocolate oranges in their stockings.
Yeah, your favorite.
My favorite. And I think so the first year I did that, they didn't like them. The second year I did it was a little bit selfish because it's like they don't like them, so they'll let me eat them. and then the third year I haven't done it since then. You know, so
fair enough.
But
yeah. I didn't realize whenever we first started our family and we started, you know, building our own traditions and stuff like that. I kind of wish I would have carried over some of these traditions within our family, like the apples, the oranges, the bananas, and stuff like that. And I just, it didn't, I don't know if it didn't occur to me or what, or if I didn't feel, I don't know, but I didn't do it. And I kind of wish I would have, but I didn't. So we don't have that tradition. But one tradition that I do enjoy that we have is every year we take a Christmas photo. We set up the tree, we decorate the tree. Once we put all the ornaments on it, then we all get dressed in like PJs or whatever the theme is that year that my wife picks, and we stand in front of the tree and we take a picture. I like it. It's like a little measured time capsule every year from Christmas.
Little
snapshot. I mean, without being so on the nose about it, on the nose about it, yes. It's a snapshot of Christmas that year. And it's one of my favorites. One of my favorite old traditions.
I like that. Yeah. We don't take a lot of photos together as a family, and I wish we did a little more. We always take pictures of the kids. And then occasionally, like there'll be a picture of Mindy and I, but it's not very often that there's one of all of us together.
There's not. Yeah, they're kind of like, we kind of get leftover. We don't get photographed as much by them. Once the kids come along, they just stop caring about what we look like.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Let us know what your favorite. What's that?
I was gonna say, we don't have as many photos of us either. Like, like that just that dies away.
That's how it goes. It does die away.
Got lots of pictures of the kids.
Yeah.
But,
it's typical.
Anyways,
it's typical.
I'll leave you to it.
Let us know what your favorite childhood Christmas tradition was, what your favorite one is now. We'd love to hear it. If you want us to, we'll say it on the air, and we can discuss it on the subsequent episodes. A little bit of stale popcorn.
Oh, what you got?
For the I had two things. So a friend of mine, she is very much into Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
And she had sent me some information, if I can get it brought back up here. Apparently, there is a town in Missouri that is called Wright City. And before I get on here, I did not look and see where that was at. I'm going to look right now, real fast.
For Wright City, Missouri.
Wright City, Missouri. It's the Wright City. It is over near St. Louis a little bit. They apparently have a little section of their community that must like Lord of the Rings, because there is a whole neighborhood that has Lord of the Rings characters' street names.
Oh,
so
interesting.
They have Gimli Lane, Legolas Lane, Aragorn Lane, Samwise Street, Bilbo Lane, Meriadoc Lane, Frodo Drive, Pippin Lane, and Bombadil Boulevard.
Oh, okay.
And I thought that was very interesting. Yeah. They someplace. I'm like, man, they must have a really cool HOA there.
Right.
They're gonna be doing stuff like that. Like, you just don't see that, right? Like,
I mean, I will tell you here. Well, not here in Wiley, but whenever I lived in Garland, there's a little neighborhood, and they have a Star Trek theme. So there's a Star Trek lane that runs down it, and then like there's like 7 or 8 streets that come off of that, and they all have like various Star Trek associated names that go with it. Like I think there's like a Picard and what's the guy's name that created Star Trek?
Roddenberry.
Roddenberry, yeah. There's a Roddenberry, Gene, I think. I don't think they named it Roddenberry. There's a Gene, and yeah, so
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
The best we get here in my town is presidents. Yeah. We got Polk, we got Jackson, we got Clay, we've got Washington, we
JFK.
Oh, and then we go by numbers. We got 1st, 2nd, 3rd Street.
Yep.
And
sometimes they're one and the same.
Yeah.
The
other thing that I had, so have you heard of the Christmas train?
Maybe. What are you talking about?
Okay, so there's this Christmas train. I knew it came through town every year, but I wasn't that familiar with what it is. It's this train that's got Christmas lights on and everything. It comes through different towns, and they collect food, canned goods, stuff like that. And they always have, apparently, didn't know this. They come here every year. They stop right in front of Lowe's, and they have a band that plays every year. This year, they had Smash Mouth. So Smash Mouth was in our little town here this week, playing a little concert, like a 30-minute concert.
Who do they got heading up Smash Mouth now, I wonder? I guess it's some other person?
Yeah, because their frontman passed away. I looked it up. I've never heard of him before, but a friend of mine, she sent me a video because she went to it. I was working. And he sounds just like
that's like whenever they replace the lead singer from Journey, he just sounds like him.
Yeah.
But that's what you got to do.
Kind of fun, but that's my stale popcorn.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about like Christmas trains. We have Christmas trains around us, but it's like they'll take a train and they kind of like do it. Like one year we went to one and it was themed like Polar Express, and you got on it, and you ride the train down for a few miles. They serve like hot cocoa, and you get like a nice little scenic view. You ride this old train, like clickety clack, and then they stop, and they have an engine on both sides, and then the other engine starts going, and it pulls you back in the direction. Yeah. And so we've done that a few times in some various places. I think we did that in Hawaii too. Like they had one in Hawaii, and sometimes they'll put lights on them or decorate them up, however they want to theme it. So yeah, but that's interesting. And then there's one that like toured the U.S., if you will.
Yeah, I don't know where all it goes, but I know it comes through our town every year, and it always stops by Lowe's because
That's
the train
track
goes right by there. Yeah. When you're in a town of about 10,000 people, that's the central location. So,
the Lowe's.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
I got one. I think I got one. We went and saw last night, Thanksgiving night. We went and saw Zootopia 2.
Oh yeah,
I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I like the first one.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much I enjoyed Zootopia. But I really like it. It's just like it's good theming. It's fun. Like it's just like full of all these little like puns that are just like so much fun. The way they name everything throughout the town, like there's Easter eggs galore. So it just like it just taps right into all that stuff for me. And I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. And I just wanted to put it out there. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
I had to watch it.
So yeah.
I really like the first one. I was really impressed in the first one with all the Breaking Bad references.
Oh yeah,
that they had in there. Yeah. Like I'm watching and I'm like, wait a minute, what did I just see that? And of course, my daughter, when I was watching with her, she thank God she hasn't watched Breaking Bad,
right?
But
they don't get it.
Yeah, I think my wife was with me and she hasn't watched it either. But so I was the only one that was like, I think that's a Breaking Bad reference. And then like they did another one. I'm like, it is a Breaking Bad reference. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is great. Yeah,
they did a Shining reference this time. That was really fun.
That's great. Yeah,
But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I recommend it. Zootopia 2. Yeah, that's all I got. I had a couple others, but I can't remember them now.
Yeah, that's all right. I had to write mine down when I thought about it this week because I'm like, I'm not going to remember. Because last week I was like, there was something I was going to talk about, and I can't remember what it was. And anyway, but yeah, stale popcorn. I will give you, before we go, the Retro Ramble for next week.
Excellent.
What is one gift that you've given that you wish you could take back?
Ouch. All right.
Yeah, I have one, and it's a doozy. But anyway, we'll discuss that next week.
Questions without already having the answers ready.
Yeah. Next week, we are going to be talking one of my favorite rom-coms, actually. Just Friends.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, Anna Faris, Amy Smart. Great movie.
Watch it. Join us. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Can't wait. So.
Yeah.
All right. With that, we've reached another checkpoint, my friends. Sharing is caring. Please like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, ring the bell, comment. Do all the fun stuff. It really helps us out. We really appreciate it. And till next time, be kind, rewind. We will see you then. Thanks for listening, and hope you had a happy Thanksgiving.
Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. And might I add, we do enjoy all those things. Hit us with all the buttons and all that. But really, what we would really like is some comments or some questions. That would be that'd be just a lot. We love those. Getting the questions like that really like gets us talking about things that we wouldn't think to ask one another or talk about. So yeah, bring us some questions. And see y'all next week.
See you.
Oh, I think you're muted.
Am I?
No, you're good now.
No,
I just heard you were speaking. I couldn't hear it.
I was. That's par for the course. I feel like.
All right. That was fun. I enjoyed that one.
That was fun. Gosh, we had several viewers on there at the beginning. That was.
Did we?
Wild. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I missed that. I was just like here for it. I'm going to go ahead and end that one over there.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to end our stream here, and we'll see everybody next week for
Just
Friends.
Just Friends.
Yeah, lots of fun.